Hello Pisces, getting ready to do a reading for you today using the Akashic Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me here at Fortune's Wheel. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records. What are the messages for Pisces, please? Messages for Pisces, please. What are the messages for Pisces, please? Thank you, Spirit and angel guides. Thank you, Akashic Masters. Thank you for the messages today for Pisces. First card out. Number 4, Bath, birth. Lovely. Second card, number 2, Akashic Library. Also a great card. Pulling some major arcana, Pisces. King of Scrolls. And on the bottom of the deck, number 20, Will, Wisdom, and Mind. Strong reading, Pisces. Strong reading. Beginning with your first card, I am reading from the Akashic Tarot Guidebook, so thank you for your patience as I fumble for the correct pages. Number 4, Bath, birth. The sun shines upon a plain in England where stands an ancient henge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Orgham letter Bath, which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket while 2 children run happily toward her. With this card, it's time for a new start, perhaps an actual birth or at least a metaphorical one. An old phase is passing away and a new one begins. But even this new beginning has its roots in your deepest histories and your past lives. There may be some labor involved, but it's a labor that bears fruit. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There may be new energy in romance, the family, or the home. You could be giving birth or to a creative project too. Whatever it is, celebrate. Prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. And the Akashic force for this card, close your eyes and imagine yourself stepping into the proverbial pregnant moment. Feel the creative forces popping and sparkling within and around you. What would you like to create with this energy? Your second card is the Akashic Library. Inside a great library, candles cast a glow upon the books in the tall shelves. A sage sits thoughtfully with an open book on his table and a quill pen in hand. Sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you. But this card can also symbolize a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic records, into a higher self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of your old motives and new purposes. It is also a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started today, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. You can do anything, Pisces. As you close your eyes, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expansive wisdom that is yours. There's a special note with this card. When you receive this card, whether upright or reversed, it indicates that a book will bring a message to you. Today, open any book that compels you to do so. Let it fall to any page, read a passage there, and reflect on the words throughout your day. Determine which relationship or situation in your life it addresses, and don't assume that it's the one that's most urgently on your mind. The Akashic forces are active in every part of your life, and your books are actually a part of the Akashic library. Finally, the King of Scrolls. A man holds a scroll as he looks across a well-groomed garden. A number of scrolls lay on the garden bench next to him. He is the King of Scrolls, a man of learning, and he can be helpful to you in a number of ways. This man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, teacher, or communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could help lead your life in exciting new directions. As with any of the kings and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or for another, depending upon his location in the spread. His wisdom is compelling, and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may also represent you or someone you know who is longing for deeper understanding and a greater clarity of thought. Now is a great time to pursue new interests, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. A position in teaching, counseling, advertising, writing, publishing, or the like may be on the agenda now. A treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. And the Akashic force for this card says, take a deep breath and pull the energy of the King of Scrolls. Pull in the energy of the King of Scrolls. Feel yourself fill up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. Your mind and vision grow with the power of the King of Scrolls. Is there something you'd like to learn? Do it now. You've got the Akashic Library as well. And new beginnings. Very nice read, Pisces. I like to read the card on the bottom of the deck as well. I think that I find that it usually is helpful. Number 20, will, wisdom, and mind. A gold crown of power and authority rests above a Celtic trinity knot. On either side of the Celtic knot are the alchemical symbols for fire and water. Below is the ancient three-legged symbol of the coat of arms from the Isle of Man. This card brings with it a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first three rays, or the energies of the divine, move within you equally. Power and will, love and wisdom, and intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious of it, with the Ascended Masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the Masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It is likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. That is awesome. Awesome card. The Akashic Force. The power, heart, and mind of God dwell within you. Close your eyes and feel these divine forces. Your energy grows, your heart overflows with love, and your mind is as boundless as the sky. Feel yourself expand to limitlessness. Wow. Wow, Pisces. I would like to close your reading by reading an affirmation card, pulling an affirmation card from the Miracles Now deck. Spirit and angel guides. Affirmation for Pisces, please. Affirmation for Pisces. In order to awaken the world to the light, I must not be afraid to shine. Wow, that goes right along with that reading, doesn't it, Pisces? Let your light shine. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Love and light.